Well, hello, shell buddies, and welcome back to the Eshway Bijou channel for part 2 of our awesome, amazing, and Junonia-filled adventure with the Englewood Shell Club out at Keewaydin Island. If you saw last week's adventure, then you saw our friend Donna find her first J, and literally in a spot like a 5 of us had just walked right over and right past. I mean, right by it. This week, as promised, we have another Junonia find from the same trip. Literally inches from my head, my friend Nancy is gonna find her first J as well. It was super special to be right there with her when she found it. I'm thrilled for her. So let's get back out to Keewaydin and go see what other goodies are there too. Look how perfect that is. Oh my gosh. Oh. Moon snail. Nancy! And there's a fig. There's a paper fig. Is it whole? Yes. I huffed and I puffed and I blew the whole internet down and I could not find this shell. And there is a Wentletrap. An Englewood Wentletrap instead of the Humphreys this time. Now, part of what I've been trying to show with this Shelling with Buddies series is the advantages of being out there with somebody else and what shelling can offer you when it's not done as a solo activity. Being able to share things with each other and see amazing finds and be happy for the other person when they discover them. Well, this particular trip at Keewaydin is a perfect illustration of that, with 2 Junonias being found on this particular shelling trip that we went on with Englewood Shell Club. Now, like last week's video, if you're new here and you didn't see part 1, I'll throw a little card up here somewhere. I always point to where I think it's going to go, and the link just shows up wherever YouTube puts it. But there's going to be a link up here somewhere to part 1 of that video adventure, as well as a link to the playlist for the Shelling with Buddies series. And in last week's video, and as well as this week's video, I'm going to include information at the end so you too can learn how to join up with a shell club in your area, and I'll give you information about Sarasota and Englewood clubs. Now, I'm also going to preface that by saying you don't have to be in the area full time to belong. We have a number of snowbirds in both groups who are only here for the winter, so the majority of the club's activities, excursions, planned meetings, and presentations and all that stuff are all part of the winter season. If you are a snowbird and only here for part of the year, don't let that worry you. Even a better reason to join so you have some friends to come back and see when you come back next time.
She goes, call your best friend. And just call your best friend. Find out where we gotta go. Sharon, too. She goes, call her. Just call her. Well, you talk like you, because you know when you watch you all the time, it feels like we know you.
No, that is a really genuinely nice compliment. Thank you so much. Well, we want that. I mean, not everybody wants that for their channel, but we like that. We like it that, you know, we invite people into our little world here, you know, to build communities so people can make connections, find people to go shelling with. But the chit chat's part of my content, so. Well, welcome. Keewaydin is awesome. Well, enjoy yourselves, ladies. Thank you so much. It was nice to meet you. Oh, there's a nice mossy. That's a good mossy arc. Yeah. Sweet. There, now we're talking coffee grounds. Here we go. And remember from past Keewaydin experience that these coffee grounds and gently lapping waves lead to Wentletraps. Hey, there's 3 dwarf olives right there. Oh, there's even more of them. Oh my goodness. And there's one. Come here, you.
Find all the Whelks.
I'm actually hunting Wentletraps and dwarf olives at the moment. Little itty bitties. I'll show you. These are dwarf olives. Like your lettered olive, but tiny.
Oh my gosh, that is tiny. I don't even
And
know
when
how
you
would see those.
and when you find those guys, Wentletraps are usually with them. I will. Lots of little dwarf olives, though. Oh, hard to catch. Ooh, heavy. Okay, so we have a piece of muck there stuck to that. There's 3 of the little teeny tiny dwarf olives. Little itty bitty guys. And we know from past experience that Wentletraps are usually much easier to find in this kind of condition than any other. And they're found with these guys, with tusk shells, Nassau's. Keeping my eyes peeled very sharply to find some Wentles. Oh my gosh, there's dwarf olives all over. There's another one right there. Another one back here. Oh, they're hard to pick up though. Tough to get them today. Ah, no, come back. Oh my goodness. Water's moving them. Oh, I missed it. What's this? A little broken Nassau. Missing his tip. There we go. Gently lapping water. Coffee grounds. And dwarf olives in here. I keep picking them up. Well, I keep missing them too. If I had managed to grab all the ones I'd seen, I'd have about 10 at this point. Right now I got about 6. There's one right there. And one right there. He's getting away from me. Lots of little dwarf olives. Alright, so Wentles have to be close. They have to be close. Maybe some tusks too. I'd like those. They're tiny. Itty bitty teeny teeny tiny. Itty bitty teeny tiny. How fun. What do you got there? That's a fun little clam. Too round to be a southern horse mussel. Not the right shape for a tageless at all. I don't know what that is. That's a cute little shell though. I'm gonna look that up when I get home. I huffed and I puffed and I blew the whole internet down and I could not find this shell. Okay, full disclosure. When I go looking for information about a shell that I'm puzzled about and I can't find something that matches it, it's like a little bug in my brain. It drives me batty and I get a little relentless looking to find, well, what is it? Why can't I find it? Because it kind of drives me nuts. You know I'm OCD already, right? I mean, because you've seen it with the car horn. Yeah, and I kept looking at this shell and thinking as I was editing, where have I seen that shape before? I know this shape. Why can't I place it? And then the light bulb went off. I'd seen the shape before because I'd worked with it before when I made Happy Hermie. I actually worked with this shaped shell before, so I know I found something like it. It's not a saltwater shell at all. It's a freshwater one. That's why I couldn't find anything about it in any of my books. What I believe I have here is a freshwater mussel called a Florida spike mussel. This is a pamphlet put out by FWC that shows our freshwater mussels. And you have to remember, Keewaydin is on the ocean, yes, but there's freshwater just to our east on the other side. So who knows what washes down? So that's what I actually have here, a little Florida spike mussel shell. So it's juvenile, and that's why it's so thin. As it gets a little older, it's going to get pearlier and prettier inside. But I was glad to finally figure that out because that was actually driving me nuts. All right, lots of little dwarf olives are right here. I picked up a bunch. feel like there's gotta be Wentles close. And they are close. I'm not gonna see them this second, but I am going to get some. Nice mossy arc. Might be too early. Tide hasn't really shifted completely just yet. Usually when it starts kicking in is when we find the Wentles. Meantime, that's a nice little mossy, and my neck hurts from bending over with all that weight on it. So I'm going to just keep moving around for right now. But I did get some nice dwarf olives. And I do love those teeny tiny little shells. They're super cute. Look at here. What do we got here? There's a nice little banded tulip and a bubble. A little drill. Oh no, it's a baby conch. It's a little baby crown conch. Or, yeah, crown conch. Now the bottom of this has changed. Maybe my Wentletrap hunting ground won't be as fruitful today. That's very possible. So we got a little baby crown conch, a bubble, and a banded tulip. Lovely. Get my tiny jar back up. Let's keep looking. Oh, somebody else got a nice horse. Sounds like Lori got something good too. We should go see what she found. And it's kind of fun for us because Sarasota has members that belong to both Englewood and Sarasota. So even though we're here with those guys, we still feel like we know almost everybody that's here because everybody all belongs to the same two clubs. Ooh. Cute little auger. There's a nice paper fig, and it's not broken. Yeah. Awesome. Fantastic. Great little paper fig. That's a beaut. Let's go see what those guys found and get back to hunting after that. Excuse me. I heard a lot of celebrating. What'd you guys find? Oh, nice. There's a nice Sunray Venus. I heard that somebody was cheering. I wanted to see what they found that was cheerable.
Forgetting that dead animal.
Oh.
The horse pound's really great. The size of that thing. The big horse pound. It out. Ready? Debbie Smith got two. He has another 4 days. Another 5 dead conch. Not a horse conch.
Look how perfect that is. Oh my gosh. Man, there's some nice ones down here. All right, so I'm finding dwarf olives. I'm hunting hard for Wentles over here, guys. Right conditions, but a little early. Tide's got to come back up just a teeny bit.
What are you looking for?
Wentletraps. Be very quiet. We're hunting Wentletraps.
I know, there's a lot of unfortunate deaths again. Oh, okay. You know, like
Now, the last few cold snaps really rattled a bunch of cages there, if you know what I mean.
I hate it because it just wipes out everything for a long time. I don't mind cold snaps, I just don't like them dying. Yeah.
Ah. I think so. Little apple murex. My gosh, look at these apple murexes here. Are amazing.
They're eating the pinchos. They live off of them.
Look at that.
I know, they're beautiful. Oh, wow. They're beautiful.
That's gorgeous.
Wow, that's really pretty.
Do you see this, Lori?
Yeah, that's what I said. That's beautiful.
Some great apples in here, man. I found some really nice ones today.
Find it pretty?
Yes, a nice apple murex.
Really pretty.
That's a nice one.
Really pretty.
And some really cute juvie fighters, too. Like, look at the cob out of that giant tulip. Man, that would have been nice if it was whole. Holy smokes, you guys. Look at the size of that beast.
Found a beautiful tulip. Yeah, I did. It's pretty. Is it big? No, it's a little baby, but he's really pretty. Red. Red.
Yeah, John found one actually in that red, and somebody that was with me found one under a prickly, or no, a giant Atlantic cockle earlier. So this little area on the bottom is fun. You guys, the whelks over here are crazy.
It's really pretty. I love it.
I mean, within 6 inches of each other. Look at that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
That's a beauty. Yeah, he's a pretty.
Oh, that is lovely.
That's more beautiful color. Yeah. Yeah, the colors are better.
Gary found one here a couple winters ago, kind of back in that way a little bit. Oh man, I mean, it was just a stunner. Him and Dan, they'll go out and snorkel for that stuff, and they find some of the coolest crap.
Yeah, it's starting to.
I mean, I can't even, no alphabet cones, no nothing.
I found two.
Did you?
They weren't anything special, but.
I know, Laurie. I was surprised.
I know. Usually
Man,
I find
that's nice too.
It's just not, it's too murky.
I will have to finish you.
Very, very nice. There's so many nice whelks in here. So many. Look at the fighting conchs. Man, they're all over the place over here. Another whelk. Top off a tulip. All kinds of crazy cool stuff in here. All right. I'm seeing a lot of orange down here. 99% of it is fighting conchs. I'm hoping I find a tulip though. I like to come home with a true tulip. What do we got here? Oh, I was hoping it was a Florida cone. Just another little juvie fighter. Still fun. What about you? Hello, little guy. How cute are you? Sweet little whelk. What's that?
Did you find anything that you really like? I know you like everything because I watch your YouTube program.
I got a pony and a big boy.
That is beautiful.
Isn't that a pretty one?
Did you find it in the water?
Yeah, like mostly buried, just part of it sticking out. And I got a big one that had dead critter in it. And we pulled the critter out. I had to put it in the back though. It stinks to high heaven. All right, so I see so many biting conchs here. But what if we dig around, Lucia? I like pony size. Yes, pony size is perfect.
I like that size too.
Oh, you got a little one?
No, I mean not the little, the one you found.
Oh, thank you. Let's dig in here and see what we turn out. Whoa. All right, I turned a bunch of that stuff out, and it's low oxygen sediment stink too. Not just dead critter. There's a couple of really nice little conchs and a tulip. Beautiful. Oh, that's mucky in there. Look at that. Yes, ma'am. Hey, let's take a look. Yeah, today has been more of a digging than a surface scan kind of a day. And I like these little steep spots. It's hard to stand on them, but you always find good stuff in them.
Thanks for coming out with us.
Well, thank you guys for having us. We're pretty happy to be here. We're having fun. What do we got here? A fly speck, not a Wenttle. The Pretender. I don't want pretenders. I want Wentles. Ooh, there's a little cone. No. Come on, Wentles. I don't know. It's changed so much here. I may not find any today. I don't know. Plant material. What are you? Oh, fly speck. Another Pretender. Still on the hunt for the Wentletraps today, but I did get a really cute little cone and a cute little fly speck seraph. You will also find fly specks with the Wentletraps too. Wentletrap Pretenders, we call them. When they're underwater, they kind of look like them. What you got? A little baby horse?
Just digging in these things is where you find them. Look how beautiful it is.
Let's see what you got there. Oh, that's a lovely one, Nancy, and a nice cone.
Yeah,
Great color on that. That's a beaut.
I think so.
My.
Just digging, you know, you gotta dig. By the way, this cone is massacred, but if somebody wants it for crafting,
Well, if you don't want it, I'll give it a home.
I've got jars and jars of them.
I love alphabets,
Especially
no matter what shape.
Sometimes I keep the broken shells and everything for crafting because it doesn't show. You know? What do you want? This?
What you got there?
We got a little... Oh, no.
A couple of oysters in there? Oh, a lot of oysters in there. Yeah, that one's not in great shape.
But I have some if you want those.
Oh gosh, I picked up a whole bunch already this morning.
Okay.
Well, we'll put that there. You know what I did find that was cool?
No, what?
An operculum to a moon snail.
What?
The operculum for a moon snail. It almost looks like a piece of amber, very thin.
It's very beautiful. It's translucent. Do you have it now?
Yeah, here. Do you want this?
No.
Okay, I'll keep it.
Show me, because I found one time. The first time I found one, I didn't know what it was, you know?
That guy right there. He's missing a piece of it. But that's the operculum to the moon snail.
I don't know.
It's an amber color. And
Yes,
see
it
the
is,
swirl?
it is. I can see it.
Yep.
Yes. I have a perfect one, and I found it at Boca Grande.
Nice.
And I asked Karen, I said, what is that? Like, she didn't know. I said, it looks like a pearlerized something. Found out it's beautiful. It's all, I'll send you the picture. I mean, it's perfect.
Awesome.
But I didn't know what it was. But you know the saying. When
There's
you don't
my
know
mystery.
what it is, keep it.
Yeah, exactly. There's one of my mysteries from today. This little guy. He's not a scorched mussel. He's not a
Okay,
horse
I found
mussel.
some of those. What?
I don't know what that is. This is a little rice olive right here. A little
Yeah.
dwarf olive. But this guy I don't know, so I'm going to have to look that one up.
You
There's a crown behind you. Right now it's in front of your foot. Is that not a crown or no? It's just a torn up. Oh, I thought that was a crown conch from the color. Look at it. Tricky,
Hey, look,
tricky.
This one is nice though. Do you want it?
Yeah, that's actually
Look how
decent.
nice it is. This
That's
is
a nice
one.
whelk.
Yeah. You can stick with me. I'll dig.
And I found this big old beat up lace murex. Look at how big that would have been if it was whole.
Wow.
I know, right? Isn't that cool? Ooh, I'm sliding down.
Yeah. Be
Oh.
careful. Be careful.
Yeah, that's so very dangerous.
Do you want this one?
Oh, that's a cute little guy. That's a hinged prickly cockle.
Yep.
Or no, I'm sorry, spiny jewel box.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want it?
Oh, for sure. First offer.
You can take it. I have lots of them at home, but if I don't take it, you would take it. But one of us will take it.
Yeah.
They're so cute.
Here they are.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's a cute little tiny spiny.
Because we can do nice flowers with that.
Yeah.
Listen, if you want it, you know, I don't want to take anything away from you.
Oh, you know how many shells I got. Jeez. Girl.
I tell people, if you need shells for anything, a craft, ask me if I have it. Because I really have to get rid of some of my shells.
Well, you know, since
I'm picking up here and I shouldn't. You know what I mean?
since we're going to maybe be in the same place next year, we can always collect more than we need and give them to Dwayne.
Oh, do I have ideas for next year for Dwayne? You know why? Because I saw what was selling, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Like I have a lot of those sea whips,
Oh yeah, I love sea whips.
but I have so many. You know, what can I do with all those sea whips? And people bought them.
Oh, I know in artisans we love them too. We use them a lot. But they're fun to find.
I thought, oh, look at this one. You're gonna like it because I know you and the way you do your. Oh no, I thought it was in there. See, I saw it like that. I said, oh, look at the little. I thought it was stuck in there.
Oh, it's a piece of worm colony base inside of a mossy.
Yeah, but it was not really there, you know.
Ah,
I don't know about that. Too little. But I do a lot of stuff with worms. I have a lot of worms.
that little chocolate colored conch in front of you is quite lovely.
Okay.
That's a nice color.
I just picked up one and I kept it.
I like these dark ones. There's something about them.
Beautiful too.
I like the dark ones. It just goes to show you, you take a little skim of sand off,
A guy
and there's
taught me
so much.
how to do this here, you know, to always dig here at this point. Because he was finding the most beautiful. Now, I suppose I don't know if you like the little ones or whatever, but that.
I do like the little juvies. They're fun.
Well, the colors are beautiful.
Yes, they are. It's almost time to go Wentletrap hunting too.
Hey, talking about that.
Yeah.
Have you noticed how many bubble and little black, the little black seeds are all over this?
I have. And I'll tell you, on the other side of that pole, in that quiet little shallow spot, I was finding bubbles, the dwarf olives, all of those. So I think Wentletraps will be there.
Black, you know, the little black thingy, the sand, not the sand, but that we know there's Wentletraps.
Mm-hmm.
So I was looking but I didn't find one.
Lori, I have a present for you. She loves moon snails and she's been
but
looking
she doesn't
for...
like it with the red eye. I don't know what a red eye is. Oh!
Moon snail! Nancy! Fantastic!
It's
Oh.
not in good shape though, but
Hey, a J's a J's a J, baby.
my first one.
Congratulations! Yes! Wow, Junonia number 2. Let the celebration begin. Everybody's excited.
But
That's
nevertheless,
beautiful.
it's my first. Awesome.
Fantastic!
Very good shape, but nevertheless.
Woohoo!
Beautiful.
Then while everybody's looking at the jay and a moon snail that she found for Lori, this happens. Oh my goodness. I can't remember the names. Oh, look at that alphabet that just rinsed out. Oh my gosh.
What did you drop? Oh, the cone. Oh.
It just rinsed out of this face. There's there's fun stuff in here.
Oh my God. I've been looking all morning.
So a couple of alphabet cones right there on the edge in that Junonia too. So why don't we learn a little bit about both of those special shells from this trip? Alphabet cones are a Southwest Florida favorite and considered a top prize if you find them down in the 10K Islands, although we have found them as north as Lido, Sunset Beach, even Passagril, so there you can find these all over the place. It's not strictly a 10K Island shell. They are a true cone, and they do have a harpoon that they hunt with, which contains a bit of a neurotoxin that is meant to paralyze their prey so they can get it dealt with and eat it. Also, I would never ever pick a live one of these up anywhere near the tip of the cone, because if you get stung, it's going to feel like a bad bee sting. It may not kill you, but you're going to know that you got bit by something, and it's not going to be pleasant. They prefer sandy bottoms, shallow waters, seagrass meadows, and areas near coral reefs or mangroves, because that's where there's a lot of food for them to find and hunt. And being kind of voracious carnivores, not only will they eat on marine worms like fireworms and bristleworms and small bivalves, but they have been known to nab small fish as well. Now here's something I bet you didn't know about alphabet cones and other cone snails. When they're getting a little tight on space or need some nutrients, they will dissolve the interior of their shells. Take a look at this. You can see the spire inside, the whorl that it forms around as it grows, is gone. What's going on with that? Well, some cone snails and some gastropods do this too from other types of shells. They're known to dissolve their internal shell structures, and one of the benefits of doing that is that there's more room inside the space, so it's easier for them to eat, especially if they grab a hold of larger prey. And they can also recycle that inner part for making more shell on the outside, making their outer shell a little thicker. So it's just look at it like home renovation. You'll find a lot of alphabet cones for sale. A lot of people will sell shells on Etsy, on Facebook, and other stuff. Alphabet cone, alphabet, 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 alphabet. Not an alphabet. Do you see the difference into why? See the point? See that pointy spire there on the end of the alphabet cone? That is not present on this particular cone. This is one from across the ocean over in the Pacific area. This is not native to Florida. This is something that you would find in a shop though. So know your shapes on your cones. If you intend to purchase any, be careful. For an alphabet, you're looking for that nice pointy spire right there in the middle, slightly rounded on the shoulders, whereas this is a much more flat top and kind of like a 90-degree right there. Another telltale giveaway is going to be the fact that a lot of these markings will look like letters of the alphabet. See the X's in there? Somebody actually did a thing at the Sanibel show last year or the year before. They had a collection of 26 alphabet cones, and every letter of the alphabet you could find in the patterns of these cones, and the display had underlined each particular little letter on the cone itself. So that was pretty cool. So just know your shapes. Not an alphabet cone. Alphabet cone. Okay, that was deep dive number 1, where we were taking a look at the alphabet cones. And alphabet cones, I mean, every time I've been to Keewaydin, I may not find an alphabet cone, but somebody I'm with or somebody around me finds one or multiples of them. So the alphabet cone, while not an always common find on the beach, is a typical find for the Keewaydin area. Now let's shift gears and talk Junonias. Most people, when they first start shelling, they hear quickly about this rare, awesome shell called the Junonia, and everybody wants to find one because they're so rare to find and hard to get, and some people go their whole lives looking for them and never find them. They are a rare and prized find among shellers and collectors alike, and they're not a common beach find. That is because they tend to live a little deeper out in the Gulf and not so much where the shallow water is, where they'll wash up easily. So they're prized by collectors and shellers because they're not that easy to find. Now they're considered a little more easily found downstate, like Keewaydin, 10K Islands, Naples Marco, Lovers Key State Park. However, John and I have found them on Lido Key, Longboat Key. We have found one at Paso Grill and pieces of them at Sunset Beach and Fort DeSoto. So they're not necessarily rare, it's just a little more rare to get them up here on the beach. The colors can range from like a white background to like a cream and then almost like a peachy orange color, and the spots themselves will be different from a light orangish brown all the way to a dark chocolate, almost a black color for the spots. The spots, depending on the variation, can differ in size. The shell shape, depending on the variation, can differ in size, especially up near the top in that little tiny button that we call the proto-conch, which is the key to being able to identify a number of these different cousins and subspecies. And you don't just have Scaphella out there in the Gulf either. You have the Clenchinas, the Redaries, and the Arinias, all of which can have J-like spots and confuse the casual sheller if they aren't aware of all of these other types, because quite honestly, most of this stuff isn't in any books at all unless you're getting educational level style books that have Dr. P and David Burschauer's work in them. Then you'll learn an awful lot more about these elusive little creatures that we call the J. Let's dive into this a little more. We're going to take a quick look at some of the cousins and related species, and then we'll talk about the specific different species of this shell. Hopefully get some extra knowledge about and maybe be able to identify if you have a standard J or something a little different.
You might want to pick up this book, The Molluscan Fauna of Gulf of Mexico. That's by Dr. P, who you see here with me at our Sarasota Shell Show. Lovely, lovely guy. And David is too. I just don't have a picture of me with David. But I was fortunate enough to have both of them sign my book, which is one of my prized possessions. All right. Clenchinas, Redaries, and Arinias all can look a little bit like the Junonia. But despite that, they're volutes. They're not the Scaphella volutes. So while they could trick you into thinking that they are related or J adjacent, they aren't quite, because they're different kinds of volutes. The Clenchinas, I would have to say, can give you the most J look to them without being a Scaphella Junonia. But the Redaries has got, and the Arinias too, all of them have these crazy spots. And here's like one of the ones that would most likely fool a person into thinking it was a Junonia. Now you can tell with a Clenchina that the shapes are a little different. Sometimes they have like beading and cording on them. Other times, like this one, they're just smoother and they look almost exactly like a J. So those were the pretenders. Now let's take a look at the actual Scaphellas. All right, so throughout this little presentation part of the actual Scaphella Junonias, I'm going to leave this little map up here. Shows you what part of the Gulf that these particular subspecies will hail from. First up, we have the Scaphella Junonia from the Georgian, Floridian, and Suwannee subprovinces. This is the one that everybody knows, the classic J. Now meet Scaphella glicksteinorum. This one is found predominantly at the bottom end of the state where the darker orange color that you see on the map is. It prefers to live near the coral reefs in slightly shallower water, so you would find this one a little further south of me. Next on the list, Scaphella currii from the Texan and eastern Mexico subprovince areas, known for their large spots, sometimes multiply connected rows of them. They have a very striking look and appear very different from the classic Junonia that we know and love. Now we're taking a look at Scaphella butleri, and this one would be found closer to the Yucatan Peninsula. Spots are a little smaller, a little spaced out, and the shell itself seems to be a bit inflated and fatter at times. Here we have Scaphella stimpsonorum. This guy you won't find on the beach. This specific example was trawled 200 meters down, which is over 600 feet deep, and that's going to be near where Cabo Catocha in Mexico is, deep out in the water, the Gulf, closer to the Mexico side. Not one you'll see washed up in Florida. And similar in look to the Stimsonorum is the Scaphella elizabethae. Now, it's not found over where Stimsonorum is. This one is going to be near dry tortugas in relatively shallow water comparatively, but they both have that wider spaced out spot thing going on, and that makes them kind of look a bit similar, although they're not even found anywhere near the same place. And lastly, we have Scaphella johnstoniae. That one is going to be a little thinner, a little more drawn out at the top, and found north. This one is going to be found all along the panhandle of Florida, out by Alabama, not in super deep water, maybe about, I don't know, 75 to 100 feet, but you're going to see this in the northern part of the state. This is going to be Pensacola. This is going to be Big Bend area of the state. Maybe not a find that you would see down in my neck of the woods. For some of the latest information on what's going on with the Scaphellas and other shells around the world, the Gulf included, we have the Festivus, which comes to us from the San Diego Shell Club out on the West Coast. David Bershauer is very active with this group, and he and Dr. P will have their published papers put here in the Festivus quite often. There is some real interesting information here in this month's Festivus, specifically about the Scaphellas. You are going to meet the Scaphella audriae, which is now a newly identified subspecies in the Scaphella Junonia family, and you can find out more about it here at the Festivus. Go ahead and check out the San Diego Shell Club's website for more information on that.
So, wow, that was a lot of information to learn and absorb just there about all this new stuff. Most people know the word J and they think that's it, the end all be all, and that there's nothing else to learn or discover about that. But really, there is so much work being done in the Gulf. And as shellers here in Florida, that kind of impacts all of us because there are new things being found, new things being discovered all the time. All the time. So it's a little tough sometimes to wrap your head around how much is going on out there in the research, but just know that there is work being done. There is new information coming out all the time, and I'm going to do my best here on this channel to kind of introduce that to you and make you aware of it. I'm by no means a professor. I'm not even close. What I know could fill a shoebox. What Dr. P knows could fill the Titanic, okay? If that helps explain it. But anyway, there you have it. New information about Junonia and its close relatives, subspecies, and cousins from the Gulf. Now let's get back over to Keewaydin and keep shelling and find some more cool stuff.
That's funny.
That's funny.
Well, you know now I got a big here there.
Oh, look at this.
No, but the thing is to dig here. I couldn't believe it when I saw it.
I can't even believe, girl, right in front of me, finding that. That's awesome. May I hold it a moment? Oh, how beautiful, Nancy. That's grand. That is
grand, but it's my first one. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? And it's got the bigger spots, not the smaller ones. I'm telling you, this is one of those ones that Dr. P has in his special book on these things. Yeah. The spots seemed kind of fairly good size and a little spaced out on this one. I thought maybe Glicksteinorum or maybe straight J. Wasn't sure. You know I will.
That's my first one.
Congratulations, babe.
Hey,
that's wonderful.
You should take a picture because
I don't have my phone handy. It's packed in my bag.
Somebody wants to take a picture of me with my drink. Nobody wants to take a picture. They always want to. They want to shout. Well, I understand.
And I'll send it to
I'll go get my camera. Give me a minute. Took a picture?
No, I don't have my phone with me. Yes, I found one.
So that's 2 this morning. Somebody else found one this morning.
Yeah. No, Donna Anderson did.
Oh.
Yes, she was very excited. It was her first one too.
Oh.
So 2 of you got your first J's today. That's marvelous.
I never expect to find a J here today.
Oh, she just put it in the bag.
Oh, no, that's okay. That's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's kind of in shape.
Keep it out. I'm going to go get my camera.
Great.
Yeah, that looked great.
It's my first one.
That's a beauty. Yeah. I'm going to go get my camera, so stay there.
No, I have my camera here.
Oh.
If we take it, there we go.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was going to pick it up.
Hey.
I was going to say, she just dug that one up.
There's
This is the second one, a
You can
big
keep it, you
chunky
can keep it.
destroyed.
I
Are
have
you
a
in this?
million. No, I have a
you
million
sure?
and a half. Okay. Nice. Wait, maybe I should do it like this.
You should kiss it.
Yeah.
You should kiss it. Mwah!
Wait, I should take my hat off. Oh, that's perfect.
As lucky as that hat is, I'd never take it off. That is amazing, babe. Wow.
Flock of birds behind me.
Oh, great.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go close up.
There you go.
All right, now let me get one of you on that.
Oh, that'd be nice. Okay. Oh,
You got it?
let me make sure that.
You okay?
Yeah.
I can't move my left foot, it's buried.
Thank you,
Congrats.
my darling.
So eventually we did get it together here and get a picture taken of me with my friend Nancy and her amazing Jay. Honey, I'm so happy for you. I really am genuinely thrilled because you have been wanting to find one of these for so long. And today, your Jay found you. Congrats, congrats.
It's really old, but never done
Who
that.
cares? Old ones are even better.
Why?
Because if it's old, and especially if it's extinct and you can't get it anymore. I love the fossil ones. You know I love the fossil ones.
So
But
you know that. So you'll let me know what it is.
yes, ma'am. You betcha.
You know that.
And text me the picture, too.
Hey, who was looking for tulips that you could try?
There's a bunch of tulips in here.
You want a bunch of tulips? Go to Paso Grill.
Oh, gosh. That's the tulip capital of the West Coast. It's fabulous.
Go there on that thing.
I call that Paso Grill the gift that keeps on giving. It's wonderful.
Well, why don't we go together and you can come and meet me at my house?
It's wonderful there.
Paso Grill?
Yes.
Isn't it beautiful?
Oh, hey. Another nice apple murex. Look at that.
Look at that!
Lots of these today. I found a number of them.
How are you being so lucky?
Well, I'm not the only lucky one. There's lots of lucky people today.
Hey, what's today's date? My first Junonia.
It's the 19th, I believe.
You know,
Yeah.
it's kind of like, it's not my first, I said, you know, like I know I'm expecting I'm going to get more. Well, you are.
There's another cute little whelk.
That just texted me this morning, Mom, I hope you find your Junonia.
Well, now you can send them the picture and say, guess what?
I found my
All right, I have to move up the hill here because I'm sliding backwards down.
Got it?
Yeah, I think I do. I think I do.
Sorry. No, I understand. Hey, I usually use my stick. Oh, look at this. Oh,
Oh, that's a nice one.
yeah, I like it.
I had
Oh,
to.
no, it's got a hole in it.
You know what that is?
I know.
A pull for my ceiling fan, honey.
Oh.
I'm gonna keep that and put a chain in it. That's cool.
Olive shells make really lovely pulls for your ceiling fans here. They're just the right shape to kind of fit in your hand and work perfectly. And anybody can do this. All you have to do is go to Lowe's and get a ceiling fan pull chain kit. Then you feed that ball chain into your shell and epoxy or resin it in there or something really, really strong so that it won't pull out of there. I'm not going to show how to do that necessarily in this video, but you might see that over on the Beach Cottage Double Wide channel later on this summer when we get past through some of the renovation and into some of the other fun decorating things we're doing.
Now that you told me that, I regret I gave it to you.
Well, I'll give it back to you if you want.
Because you know what? I need something for my... Okay, you sure you want to keep that olive that I found? Because I'm gonna do what you said with it.
Well, here you go then, my love.
Huh?
Because I have 1,000 of these at home.
No, yeah, I have millions of those, but they're not that color. They're not new.
I know. Well, I'll give you one. That one's broken.
No, this is going to be a ceiling fan pull.
I may have to actually do this a little sooner than later because it sounds like people kind of dig this idea and they are a lot of fun. And I really do need to make some for mine. All right, I'll tell you what. Drop a comment here at the video or go hit me up on my Eshway Bijou Facebook page and let me know if you actually want to see a quick how-to and idea for use thing for making the ceiling fan poles with the shells. If you guys want to see that, I'll totally do it for you.
Look how pretty orange that conch is right there too. Boy, that's a nice one. Yeah. Gosh, that's a great orange. Just like a tangerine. How pretty.
Well, John was saying the same thing, that we've seen a couple really nice ones.
Really nice ones today here. Yeah.
Look, it's nice color.
Oh, that's a cool worm too. Yeah, I've seen dark brown ones, yellow ones, nice tangerine orange ones. The patterns on them are insane. Some really good ones. Oh, I'm trying to get the shell out of my shoe. Look at this guy. Look how light he is.
The idea of the ceiling fan.
Is that a golden?
It is not a golden. It still has the pattern up here around the top. He's also missing his tip. He's just really surf worn. But yeah, there's some good stuff in here. Holy smokes. Oh, and now the water's getting too rough. All I found was dwarf olives today. No Wentletraps.
Yet. No Wentletraps. Yet.
Look at all of this chopped up Wentletrap friendly material though. Gosh. Huh? Around to there? Oh no, it gets very steep and drops off over here. There's lots of shells everywhere we go down here on the bottom today. Did you see Nancy's J? Oh, she just pulled it out right in front of me. It was awesome. I can't get over how nice some of these conchs are though. Good gracious, look at the pattern on that. That's amazing. Beautiful. I love gaudy nauticas, and I didn't think I was gonna find one, and I literally just found this. I cannot believe it. Cool, gaudy nautica.
On tight, the gaudy. Oh my God.
I do love these. These are probably one of my more favorite ones to find.
The gaudy?
I like them very much. I got a gaudy, babe. Yeah, we better work this spot while we can, Nancy, because our water level's getting higher.
I always say I'm so glad I'm not a fish or a shell.
I just got another apple murex.
Oh, look at
And a Florida cone, baby. Look at that.
Yeah.
Righteous.
Good for you, lady.
Nice little yellow cone. So pretty. Nice apple murex.
You're enjoying our life.
Yeah, living best life today. Definitely. Look at that cute little scallop. Oh my goodness.
You like the orange one, my sweetie?
I do like orange and red. I'm a sucker for the orange and for the red.
Okay, there you go. Well,
Oh, he's kind of fun though.
it's a big one.
Look at that little guy.
I know. I
love
talk
littles.
about being a sucker for scallop. I have, you know, those big bins full of scallop. They're all divided by color, and many boxes, you know, that have with the little one, the mini one.
I love the little ones. I just adore them. They're super cute. Tiny cones and tiny, well, tiny anything, let's be fair, but tiny cones in particular and tiny scallops, I have a very weak spot for them. I love them. And little baby angel wings, I love those too. You got a gaudy? All right.
Lindsay found a gaudy.
Yay, let's see. Oh, that's a nice gold one. How pretty. That's a good one.
Yeah.
In the dirt, or did it wash up from behind you?
No.
Because this stuff is starting to push in now. Hey, there's a gaudy again. Look at that.
Oh, it's beauty.
That's a stunner. Look how white. Oh, it's beautiful.
It's really beautiful.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, look at that. That is beautiful.
2 of them. Now that,
My goodness. I mean, I've never, I don't think, ever gotten like 2 at a time. Usually you find a bunch of normal moon snails and then maybe like 1. We were on Sanibel last year when John got his first Gaudi. He was excited. I found one for him, but he didn't want that one. He wanted one he found, you know? I get it. I want to find stuff myself too. I get it. You can't duplicate that thrill of finding when you know what I mean? Like, that's what's so fun. Whoa. Hey, Lori, where's the flag? Is it that blue? Or is that everything? So that's us though? Okay. John left our cooler over there. I'm gonna go get my snack. My neck needs a break. And as this water level comes up, I don't know how high it's gonna get while we're here. But there is a monster bunch of shells over here. Look at that. Another little paper fig right there. Look at this. A cross between a chalky lucine and a Pennsylvania. I'm not really sure what that is. So that's fun. So yeah, as this all gets wet. Oh gosh, yeah. There's even more stuff to look at here than we can shake a stick at. My goodness. Hey guys. Let's grab a snack time. My neck needs a break. Oh, I'm going to in a second, but I've got a little blanket in my backpack that I'm going to put down. A little,
are you sure? Because you can sit here if you want.
Oh, I'm okay. Thank you, though. There's jaspers, there's peels, and there's duskies out here too. They're all 3 of them. The jaspers are longer and skinnier. The peels are fat and got lines all the way up them, and they're light in color. And then the duskies have those ridges and then like little bumps almost on their ridges. I like little cones in general. I found a nice Florida one here, actually. A really nice yellow one today. Last time I was here, I got a peels. I was pretty excited about that because I don't find those very often at all. Yeah, check this. It's called a monkey mat. And it fits inside that little thing. Well, they have weights in them, but the wind is blowing kind of hard, so I don't know if the weight is going to work. I probably ought to move this walker over. Yeah, once we get it low, it's just getting it to stay put. That's the trick. There. See, you can feel the weight in it, but it's not quite enough. But once I throw the walker on the end of it, it'll be good. Oh, I've been up since 2 o'clock.
I couldn't sleep.
I woke up at 12:30, afraid I was gonna oversleep my alarm.
Yeah.
Whew. Feels good to sit for a minute. Good golly. Yeah. This guy's one of the ones they call the false, because all of the little beads and stuff like that are only on the back half of it. but it's a little teeny tiny angel wing, and it was stuffed inside this whelk, and I didn't even know it was there. If I hadn't been looking over my whelks, I would have not even seen that. So I had an angel wing this whole time, and I didn't know it. That is the coolest. Oh,
For you to find it.
yes, it was so anxious to come home with me, it jumped in another shell. That's super cool. All right, I guess I'm gonna have to take and offload some of this weight out of here. I'm with the food for right now. I don't know where else to put it. All right, that's much more manageable. All right, I think everybody had their snacks and got their second wind. Oh, I'm gonna have sand everywhere.
All
All right, here, let's just plunk this in the middle.
Yeah, I'll plunk it right here.
I'm gonna leave my water bottle up here too. Okay, where are you gonna shell at, babe?
I'm gonna walk over here.
Oh, over by where the boats turned everything up? Yeah, I'm thinking that's a good idea. Although this pile up here looks very tantalizing too, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, it's all chipped up. That one's cute. Lovely, lovely little olive there. Really pretty. So what little has come up quite a bit on us now. Deeper than it was. Now see, it's not moving really super fast, but it's not gently lapping either, is it? The wind's kicked up and the tide is on the way up. So while this is usually a good spot, it is not a good spot right now at this tide level for fighting lentils. We've got what we need, right? We've got the plant material and lapping waves, but a little too much action going on in here to find them. I'm not saying they aren't here. I'm just saying they'd be a lot tougher to find like this. So, I'll look for other things. I think I see another cute little pink one. Oh, that's broken. But that's cute too. Look at that little rough scallop. Oh, that's nice. Very nice little rough scallop. Great little shell. It's just a broken piece. Put that guy in my jar. There you are. Oh, rib cantharus. So I got a tinted and a rib today. That's amazing. Super fun. In the jar. So this back side of this little spot has a lot of little ones, not so much of the big shells. I'm thinking I want to sit. Oh my. This looks like a pile of fun right here. And see, the shells are partly buried by sand, but there's a bunch of pen shells up here. Let's see what happens if I dig. Nice. Ooh. pretty colors on it. Look how deep some of these little holes get. Full of shells. Ooh. White Atlantic Simile. I like those. There's a mossy. Yeah, all kinds of little fun things in here. So worth checking this out. Holy cow. Look at this. Didn't even see it when I was bent over. I stood up and now I see it. Look at that apple murex. That is another beaut. Wow. Yep. Nothing in there but sand. Another nice apple murex. Wow. Fantastic. Things get trapped and covered and hidden. Ooh, that's a nice piece. Look, a real angel wing. Little beads all the way around it. All right. What goodies are hiding in here, I wonder. Another little true tulip. A number of those have been found today. I guess he's not going to fit in the tiny jar. Ooh, and look. Really nice egg cockle. That's beautiful. And there's a little baby paper fig. Oh, he's just a little chip, but he's so cool. And there's yellow cockles in here too. Okay, this is fun. Lovely yellow cockle, nice and buttery. I just found a little angel wing, babe. Oh boy, another one. Yeah. Can you throw it?
Yeah, check it out first.
Oh, it's dried out.
But they're in there, aren't they?
Appears to be. Appears to be. Here, throw it up on our blanket.
Yeah, I found a baby dottie.
Oh, nice. That's a cutie. Do you want me to put it in the tiny jar, or are you going to put it in yours?
Put it in a tiny jar.
Look at this.
Cool.
Heck yeah. Here you go, babe.
Yeah, it's just, are you going to be here for a little bit?
No, I'm just sitting here for a minute and poking around, and then I'm going to move around some more. I can't keep sitting still. It hurts too much. I just stopped because I found that angel wing under the driftwood.
Oh, okay.
So there might be a couple more up in here. Oh, I want to move and I want to dig. Oh, I cannot reconcile. Oh, that's pretty with the white and pink. I like that. Yeah, I flipped over that piece of driftwood and there was the angel wing sitting right there. There's a lot of tiny little olives up here that are really super nice, babe. Did you see these? Look at them all. They're all over. Little baby tulips. Dang. Oh, I sure hope that's whole. Hey. Nice calico too with that orange stripe. That's awesome. Cool. Heck yeah. Nice. Well, there might be some goodies in here that people have been overlooking because they were working the water.
But the tide level's getting too high now. Get out of town. Oh, this is so much nicer than the one I found last time. It's another turrid.
Cool.
And it's the Tampa, not the Sanibel turrid. Oh, hey. That is a great shell, and it's so much nicer than the last one I found. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Tap that out of there. That is a cool, cool find. So, Keewaydin gives a turrid again. Sweet. Well, that's fun. I like variety. I like finding all kinds of nifty different stuff. So I found a couple like these. I thought one was an anomaly, but I'm seeing a few more of them. I'm gonna have to check, are these chalky lucines? Or are these in the Macoma family? I'm not sure. I mean, usually the chalky lucine is really big and it's very pale. These are clearly not buttercups. I mean, very definitely not buttercup lucines. Not really sure about these guys. This is the second or third of these that I found today. Actually, kind of a fun piece of driftwood right there. That's pretty cool. Ooh, another one of these little mussels. I found another pair of these earlier today. They're not southern horse mussels. They're not the right shape. But there's something in that similar family.
And here's another pair of those spike mussels we saw earlier.
I was hoping to find a few more tiny cones, babe. Is there any pile that's particularly better? Look at this broad rib. Man, the broad rib carditas here are awesome. Look at the color on that. So I'm torn because part of me wants to shell over here in this pile, and part of me wants to go along where all the boats are churning everything up and see what got kicked out. Oh boy. Are you what I think you are? Oh yes, ma'am. Hello. Albino prickly cockle. Very cool. For about every 1,000 of these we see, we might see one albino. That's an albino prickly cockle.
Oh, you don't see those often.
Now, check this out. Look how the light comes right through it.
Oh, wow.
True albinism, absence of color. That's a sweet find. Albino prickly. Oh, wow. Just washed up too, soaking wet.
That's
Getting
cool.
pushed in.
Yeah.
And I found another Tampa turrid. I found one last time I was here, and I found one this time I was here.
Awesome.
So yeah, this is
I don't know. I mean,
it's been a good day. Like, a lot of people have found really awesome stuff today. Water levels come up at least 1.5 feet at this point. Because that whole little hollowed out area was like mud before. And that water is on the way in and it is screaming fast. Now I just saw a nice olive in there. Hopefully it'll catch up to me or I'll find it again. There he goes. There he goes. Don't run away. He ran away. Ah. Ooh. Yeah. There we go. Nice little olive. Water shelling much, much more difficult once the tide starts to get past a certain point. Yep, we're going to be shoreline hunting from here on in. No more water shelling. Not with that current. That's insane. think I kind of want to like check this rack out. Lots of coral and sponge in it. Interesting. Tore up apple murex too. And there's a fig. There's a paper fig. Is it whole? Yes. Nice paper fig. Missing a little bit right here. In way better shape than the other one I picked up. What do we got here? A little piece of a crab claw. That's fun. But yep, that's a nice paper fig. And there's some big bubbles in there. Well, my. Alright, I'm going to take my broken guy and replace him with that. And since this one's already broken, it can go in the bag.
Just can't make it without looking down, huh?
Nope. It's been working out though. There, look at the bubbles. Oh my word. Holy guacamole.
Is it finally Wentletrap time?
There must be 30 of them right here. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Baby's here. That's beautiful. Beautiful little baby's here. Okay. I'm gonna take a knee. When I round up all these bubbles, you guys, you're gonna be like, what? I was hoping that was a Wendell. Here's my babies here. Okay. There's a moon. Bubble. 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 And another, and another. And another. An arm off of a sea star. And another. Look at this. They're all over the place over here. And there's coffee grounds, of course, mixed in with some of this plant material. Might be worth looking to see if there's any Wendels in this rack line. Just had some dwarf olive in my hand. There's one right there. Ooh, what's this? A big dwarf olive. Look at that guy. Wow, the size of him. That's amazing. Okay, I'm gonna put my little dwarfs, my little rice olive guys here, in here. Southern horse mussel right there. There's like 40 bubbles around me. I mean, I'm surrounded. And there is a Wentletrap. An Englewood Wentletrap. Instead of the Humphreys this time. A little fatter at the bottom. I can tell by looking at this guy. That is the Englewood Wentletrap. Yes! Wentletrap! And nobody showed too because I'm all by myself. Well, I'm not by myself, but... Oh my goodness. So yeah, we're just gonna keep throwing these little rice olives in here. My bubbles in a pile. There's so many of these little tiny, teeny olives. Oh, this is so cool. They're all over the place. Bubbles, 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 bubbles all over bubbles. Oh my gosh. So, the
entire rack line. If you see the bubbles, pay attention, because you can find them here too. Yeah!
Bubbles up.
I just found a Wentletrap.
Cool. We only got about 15 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So we gotta pack up.
Yeah, we do. Well, then good. I got a bunch of rice olives, a little baby's ear, a whole bunch of bubbles, and a Wentletrap for some of my last finds today here on Keewaydin. Gonna hold my finger on that guy so it doesn't blow away. I was gonna just search here for Wentletraps until it was time to go, because look at all the little rice olives and all the bubbles. And I got one, an Englewood. Wahooza! Yes, indeed. Oh, I'm excited about that. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And dump my little rice olives in there, along with my little southern horse mussel. Put my baby's ear. And a fistful of these lucky little bubbles. Because if I hadn't seen all these bubbles, I wouldn't have looked for the Wentles. Super fun. Once again, Keewaydin. Knocking it out of the park. Had myself a fantastic time here once again. Found some great stuff. Keewaydin is super, super fun. Did you just find a Wenttle, John? Let's see, what do you got? Oh, you got the Pretender, the fly speck. That's a fly speck seraph. Close though. They look similar. Well, this has been just too much fun. I wish we didn't have to pack up and think about going, because I'll tell you, I could spend an hour sitting right here looking at tinies and going goo goo gaga. Look at these guys. Look at these little tiny olives. Oh my gosh, they're all over. Here's a third one. Well, more like a 20th one at this point, but... And another Wentletrap. What? Look at this little itty bitty one. It's so small I can't even tell what kind it is. Oh my goodness. Look at this. I just found two. Yeah.
All day I hadn't looked at the rack one.
There's little rice olives in here all over and bubbles all over. And I've already picked up two Wentles. And what's this one? Is this another one? Nope, that's a fly speck. That's a Pretender. Oh my goodness. Keewaydin, you have been good to me yet again. I do love this place so very much. Oh, okay. So, a tiny Wentletrap, not tramp, trap, and a coffee melampus. Heck yeah. Look at these fun little super tinies. How fantastic is this place? Well, it has been a marvelous day out here on Keewaydin. Once again, had ourselves a fabulous time. Thank you, Keewaydin. Thank you. Jack, you want to come for a ride? You ready? Come on, man. Let's go. You ready? Let's go bye-byes. What a good... Oh, he's okay. I'll be here. I'm at the top. He's okay. Come on, big boy. You betcha.
Got a little content.
Yeah. It's probably gonna be a two-parter, maybe even a three. Oh my Lord, really? Oh, I've had my camera on the whole entire time we've been out here.
Everybody get your best shell out.
Yeah, I want to see everyone's best shell.
Laurie.
I know
Someone has a Junonia somewhere.
There's two.
There's two.
We got two today.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to find my super cool tinies in all this mess.
I know, that's pretty much what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You gotta wear a top pocket. Let's call those ones the top pocket signs.
I never have pockets.
I know, me neither.
There's one of my little Wentles right there. Ta-da! Yep, the bigger one I got, and it's buried in here somewhere. I'm not sure where. But this is the teeny tiny.
Yeah, it actually is with the weight tip. I found that little guy.
Wentle.
So tiny too.
It is. It's a little itty bitty. Hey, Jack.
Steve's gonna do like a quick roll call for everyone real fast. Just
You coming, Jack? Come on, buddy. Come on.
And then do I have 17 from the Shell Club?
Oh, hex bells.
Everybody from the Shell
Shell Club, raise your hand.
We don't follow directions that well. We're kind of rebels. You know.
There's one in every group.
Shell rebels.
There's one in every group in
You
your
got
whole group.
17?
1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6.
I don't want to say see at the moment.
Go back.
Six.
I have 17.
We'll take yours. Good thing you can count.
Thank everybody for being on time this morning. Thank everybody for being on time going back.
Thank Lori for putting together an awesome trip.
And thank you, Keewaydin, for being stellar today. Wow.
Do you guys have a sticker for your buckets?
A what?
A sticker for your buckets?
Oh, well, we didn't bring buckets, but I'll take a sticker always.
Here, I got another one.
I'll put it on my
Do you have a shell bucket? Oh, well, here. This is get in, losers. We're going shelling.
You know what? This will look good on my
My
truck.
lunchbox.
That's for you.
Do you have another one of those get-in losers? I love those.
Sorry.
Get in, loser. We're going shelling. It's totally going on the back of my van. That's awesome. All right, we've had a really fun time out at the beach, but sometimes when you are going out to Keewaydin, what you find in the parking lot after your shell adventure can be just as entertaining as the actual shelling itself. Come check out this wildlife. This is great. They're all watching for the fish. Oh yeah, some guy dropped. Often the boat captains will, or first mates will cut up extra fish that they're, from bait or whatever that they're not going to use, and they'll feed it to the pelicans or whatever's around. So we had these great pelicans and this crazy snowy egret that I got so many fun pictures of. But it was really fun to see all of these guys as we got back just before we left too. Man, what a fantastic trip out to Keewaydin. 9 kinds of Scafella. And not only was it fun because of all of the amazing, awesome finds, but because we were out there with our shell buddies from Englewood. So we know a bunch of these folks. We see them at our meetings, at our show, other shelling times, unofficial get-togethers, because there's one of those at Lido from this past summer that's going to get put into here too in this series. It's just so fun when you can go with a group of people. It's fun to go with a friend. Oh, absolutely. John and I enjoy it when we go out together. We enjoy it when somebody joins us. But it's really fun when you go out with a bigger group and everybody's on the boat after talking about what they found, spotting dolphins, chatting away because they're that happy, buzzy, tired that you get after you've had a good time out at the beach and found some really cool stuff. So once again, shelling with buddies is awesome. Belonging to a shell club gives you shell buddies to go out there with. And here's some information how you can join our 2 local clubs, the Sarasota Shell Club and the Englewood Shell Club, coming up. First up, we have the Sarasota Shell Club, and there you can see it is, the website's right there, sarasotashellclub.com, and our website has information about joining, our calendar, what educational programs we offer, and our website gets updated, so as the year goes by, like the 2025 stuff you no longer see on this list. But we had a bunch of excursions that went on at the tail end of 2025 as well. And that's considered our season from about September 2025 until April of 2026. And then after that, many of our members are snowbirds and they return home. And of course, one of our big draws of the year is the massive shell show that we host. We did an absolutely amazing job this year. Oh, hey, there's me. We did a great job this year with the Robarts Arena. We're going to be at that location again for the next couple of shows at least. And besides our show, besides our excursions, we have great educational programs that are offered at our monthly meetings, as well as a nice newsletter called the Bow-Eye. The Bow-Eye happens to be our club shell. So here's information on membership. Pause it here so you know who it is that you want to get a hold of, or you can contact us on the website through the Email Us button. Englewood Shell Club also has their own website. Just Google Englewood Shell Club and it'll bring you right to this link. They also have lots of cool stuff going on with their club. They have a shell study that goes on. They also do excursions and trips like that. And a number of them, actually, because they belong to both clubs, will be at our show. Here's just their calendar so you can see what kind of stuff they have scheduled for their year. They have their 2025 stuff still on this website here as well. And of course, there's a page up here for your join. There's your membership form and information on where you need to send that and how much that a membership costs. And then just a little further on here, there's also an Email Us link as well, so you can contact them through email for more questions on membership, excursions, education, and more. Both Sarasota and Englewood Shell Clubs will provide you really amazing resources, awesome presentations for the speakers they have in at the meetings, information on different types of species, anything that impacts our beach time, the wildlife, the nature, all kinds of stuff. So it's a wonderful resource to belong to a shell club, have other shellers that, know the ropes, that have been doing it a little while, teach you and guide you and share spots with you and finds with you. It's just fantastic to have some buddies to go shelling with, and I hope that you'll consider taking a look at least at the websites or joining through one of those links and getting some shell buddies to go out there and have fun with. And if you're already an avid sheller, we also have members that belong to Conchs of America, and that is actually pretty exciting too, because we're going to have a show beginning of June right here being hosted in Bradenton on the Riverwalk near the Bishop Museum. That is a convention for Conchs of America. So when you're ready to notch it up as a sheller and you've progressed a little past just the basics, COA offers you even more learning potential, more opportunity to see rare things that you might never see anywhere else, interesting speakers and presenters, information, the ability to purchase at sales where you can get specimens for your collections, all kinds of stuff. So belonging to some of these groups definitely has an advantage, and it's worth your time to explore that a little bit if you plan to get serious about this hobby. Well, I hope you enjoyed this awesome adventure out to Keewaydin with our buddies. And remember, if you want to have adventures like these, then you know what you need to do. Get out there and go shelling. Now, stay tuned to the very end of the video. The links have been acting up lately. I don't know why, but there's going to be a couple of links up here for you to be able to watch part 1 of this adventure out at Keewaydin with the first J find, as well as playlist for getting out there and going shelling with some Shelling with Buddies fun. Thanks so much for joining us this week, and next week we're going to join you again right here from the beach with another Shelling with Buddies adventure.